So in May of 2024, I was scrolling on social media and I came across a post that was looking for a digital marketer for an aesthetic clinic. With my background in marketing, I was confident that I could make a difference. So I applied, got to the interview, did the interview, and before you knew it, I got the job. So their previous lead generation strategies, like most service-based companies, is to run ads on Facebook, to get messages or clicks to WhatsApp, and then try to convert those leads to appointments on their calendar. This strategy does work, but only to a limited extent because it relies on the employees' abilities to close customers or to close clients on WhatsApp, and they may or may not be, trained professionals. They would speak to hundreds of customers or potential customers per day, but only able to close 3 to 5 bookings onto their calendar. I immediately saw this as a bottleneck, which was hindering growth. So we had to go to the drawing board and write up a new marketing strategy. With the new approach that we developed, it was not to change what was already working, but just to tweak certain places which would help us get better results. The first thing we looked at was their social media content. With a lot of local businesses, they almost look at content creation as an afterthought after all their business expenses. But content is actually the driver of your business, and which will lead to local businesses getting new clients and or new customers. So we created a content creation schedule, which will be once every 2 weeks, where we would batch shoot all the content and then post them throughout the 2 weeks, and then come back and repeat the same thing. Our goal was to shoot different styles of content and post them on all the social media platforms, and then run ads on the ones that have performed the best, organically. Using the build, measure, learn feedback loop, we're able to iterate on the content, trying to make it better and better to get more views organically, so that we know when we run ads on those videos, they will perform really well. Their monthly ad budget was 10,000 Rand. And if you go to a lot of social media marketing agencies, they'll always say spend more money to make more money. But this was not the case because we did not know our metrics and our numbers, so we couldn't scale just yet. Sticking to the advertising budget, we ran 10 ads of the best performing creatives promoting the different services. 4 of the best creatives or the best sellers were put into one ad campaign, and we set up 60% of the budget into that campaign with multiple creatives running that at 2-week intervals. The remaining 6 ads were put into another campaign with 40% of the remaining budget, and we let that run for 2 weeks as well, and then changing creatives every once in a while to see which ones were best performing and so forth. Our cost per message was around 2 Rand and would go up to about 7 Rand. And that was the sweet spot. If the cost per message was more than 7 Rand, then we'll kill the creative and then try to create a new one. This strategy worked wonders. Things got even better. In their CRM, they had a customer list of over 5,000 emails and phone numbers just sitting there collecting dust. So we leveraged their customer list with promotions, discounts, and bundles, raising the lifetime value of each customer and bringing them back for multiple purchases. Other strategies was also to post on WhatsApp, consistently posting stories to their existing customers who have already saved their number. So their average revenue per month was around 250,000 Rand. And with the strategies that we did, so it took us 90 days to fully implement the strategy. And without spending a single cent more on ads, sticking to their budget, we're able to raise their revenue to around 370,000 Rand per month. And that was not it. That was at the end of winter. So, by the time spring came and summer came along, they would have had the potential to make even more. So at the end of the 90 days, we had to revisit our initial contract because my promise to them was to raise their revenue and then take percentage of revenue after I hit a certain target. But for whatever reason, we had a disagreement and then we went our separate ways. However, the thing that I enjoyed most about this experience was the confidence boost that it gave me, because I was able to meet my promises and effectively communicate the strategies and implement them at the same time. I always had confidence that I was a good marketer, but putting it into the test, growing revenue for an actual company was, just the cherry on top. If this is something that you would like to implement in your own business, if you have a service business, then book a strategy call with us. Links will be in the description. And if you're the right fit, I would be excited to work with you. See you in the next video.